and just look at all of the things that you love and really rampage it every day, because as you send out all of that love, it gets multiplied and will come back into you, and gone are the feelings of unworthiness. I came to understand that if we resisted negative feelings, then we just pushed them down inside of us and suppressed them. And then they would just be sparking off at every little thing. You know, if you've got anger suppressed inside of you, you can bet there's going to be a whole lot of things in the world that are going to trigger that anger that is pushed down inside of you. And so I actually intuitively worked out that if I welcomed a negative feeling, like imagined like putting my arms around it and bringing it in close to me, what was so amazing, it would intensify for like 1 second to 2 seconds, and then it would just evaporate. Wow. Something that we try and push them away, you know, we don't want to feel them, but we're not pushing them away. We're pushing them down here, which then plays havoc on our body, you know. So one by one, as a negative feeling would arise, I would welcome it. Wow. It would dissolve. And then if it came back, it would just never be as strong like it was. It was like really weak. And so then I'd welcome it again until I don't feel it anymore. I don't think it's possible for me to get angry anymore.
Wow. So say someone you love, or a friend of yours, or someone you love in a relationship is getting angry at you. And they get angry at you for little things, whether it's your fault or not your fault. How would you take on that situation?
Yeah, that wouldn't bother me.
So if someone says like, Rhonda, I don't like that you did this, or you're bad in this area, would you get defensive, or would you just say?
No, because I would just look at them and see that that is not them. That's the mind and the ego talking, and that's not them. And
that's
so
powerful.
just wouldn't take that personally, because it's not personal actually at all. Even if somebody is coming to you with a whole lot of stuff, it's just a recording, a computer it's just a program in the mind, and it seems like it's personal, but it's not personal. And so I just wouldn't engage and inflame that situation, because I know that they have that emotion suppressed inside of them. I know they can't help it. It's like a pressure cooker, and it's got to come out. That's why it's not personal, because if the family member that's going at you and they're angry because they've got a whole lot of anger suppressed inside of them. And so what happens is the subconscious mind is desperately looking for a trigger in the outside world to release some of the anger. And so it's just not personal. Somebody was like angry, I would just be like, you know what? Think you're right. You know, think you're right.
Now, what if someone's listening saying, well, I feel like someone's walking all over me every time. I feel like I'm a punching bag for their emotions. I feel like they just take everything out on me, whether it's they're married or a couple. What advice would you have for someone in reinterpreting that, as opposed to taking it personally if they feel that way?
Yeah. Well, of course, you don't want to let people walk all over you too, you know, but you don't want to stop them when you're all full of negative emotion, because then they're going to feel the negative emotion and then there's going to be fireworks, right? And so you can draw the line with somebody, but if you're drawing the line and you're neutral and you're not filled with emotion, it's so amazing to see that person will just comply.
Shift, yeah.
Yeah, they'll just be like, oh, okay, sorry, didn't realize, because they don't feel any animosity or anything coming from you. So that would be the first thing. But if you cannot be in that kind of place where you're not feeling a whole lot of things, the work is an inside job. It is, if all of those thoughts are coming up from you that, you know, they're beating up on me, they're this, you've got feelings of unworthiness inside of you. This is why it's manifesting. None of those things are true. You know, people are way more magnificent than they realize that they are. They have all the power in the world.
What would you say for someone who has a pretty good life, but they doubt themselves a lot still? Like they want to put this thing out in their world, their book, their artwork. They want to say how they truly feel, or the person of their dreams, whatever it is, but they doubt themselves. They have a lot of self-doubt.
So there are two things that really, really work both brilliantly. One is gratitude. You can do so much gratitude, and then that will just wipe out those feelings. And the other thing is, somebody who's feeling all of those things has a base of unworthiness. And so what will take that out is love. And so if you go about just looking through the day and looking for all of the things you love. I love that about that person. I love this time of the year when this is happening. And, I love this time of the year. I love holidays. Even though the pandemic's happening, I still love this time of the year. And I love, I love whatever it is. I love this car that I drive. I feel so blessed that I have this car. Or I love the fact that I'm going to be getting a new car one day, and so I love my bed, and I love my bed. and just look at all of the things that you love and really rampage it every day, because as you send out all of that love, it gets multiplied and will come back into you, and gone are the feelings of unworthiness.
I love that. I love that.
켈리가 죽도록 힘들었을 때 세계 최고의 부자들의 성공 비밀은 아주 큰 지혜가 되었고, 그 덕분에 이렇게 큰 성공을 해낼 수 있었습니다. 매일 동기부여 모닝콜 필사를 하시는 여러분도 그들의 성공 비밀을 자신의 지혜로 만들어 꼭 성공하시길 바랍니다. 한글 5번, 영어 5번입니다. 시작합니다. 나는 매 순간 사랑과 감사를 통해 내 안의 모든 감정들을 받아들입니다.
Every moment I welcome all my emotions through love and gratitude.
나는 매 순간 사랑과 감사를 통해 내 안의 모든 감정들을 받아들입니다.
Every moment I welcome all my emotions through love and gratitude.
나는 매 순간 사랑과 감사를 통해 내 안의 모든 감정들을 받아들입니다.
Every moment I welcome all my emotions through love and gratitude.
나는 매 순간 사랑과 감사를 통해 내 안의 모든 감정들을 받아들입니다.
Every moment I welcome all my emotions through love and gratitude.
나는 매 순간 사랑과 감사를 통해 내 안의 모든 감정들을 받아들입니다.
Every moment I welcome all my emotions through love and gratitude.
같이 성공하겠다는 마인드는 나를 먼저 성공하게 만드는 지름길입니다. 주변에 성공한 사람이 많을수록 나의 성공률은 높아집니다. 주변 사람들의 성공을 돕는 것은 곧 나의 성공이 됩니다. 주변 사람들과 이 성공 비밀을 공유하세요. 켈리가 당신에게 이 성공 비밀을 공유하는 것도 성공을 유지하는 비결 중에 하나입니다. 함께 가면 멀리 갑니다. 지금 당장 함께할 사람을 초대해주세요. 좋아요, 구독, 알림 설정은 이 모닝콜을 함께 제작하는 20명이 넘는 재능 기부자들과 켈리에게 큰 힘을 줍니다. 사랑합니다.